I have spent quite a lot of time talking about expensive niche fragrances, but I wanted to dial it back and share with you some affordable fragrances, and they're beautiful if you want to give them as gifts or keep them for yourself. To put it simply, Naughty Nona is a vanilla with some added elements to it that make it very appropriate for the colder weather. Make no mistake, the most dominant note here is most certainly vanilla, but it almost smells like kind of a cakey vanilla, like a vanilla cake with some ginger, walnuts, some spices. This is actually inspired by a fruit cake, but I don't really get as much fruit. Maybe I get some of the orange as an accent, but I get this really beautiful vanilla, but it's not so sweet that it's overdone vanilla. It's done exactly right. Another really excellent fail-safe option is Idole Nectar by Lancome. I have pretty much used up the majority, not the majority, but like almost half of this bottle for good reason. It's an excellent rose and vanilla scent, but it has a gourmand twist that I absolutely love. It's rare that I find a designer fragrance that really pushes itself, because I feel like especially nowadays designer fragrances play it a bit safe, but here you basically have rose with caramel, popcorn, and vanilla. So basically you have that beautiful Lancome iconic Idole rose that everyone knows. That rhymes. But then you also have this really interesting juxtaposition with some sweet gourmand elements, but make no mistake, this is still a rose fragrance. So if you love your florals, this is a good option, especially if you want to kind of delve into something sweeter. But for those of us who just love a really beautiful floral fragrance, you don't necessarily want something gourmand, but you want something really beautiful, versatile, and floral, I would recommend trying again Bronze by Korres. This is a really pretty kind of sugary, sweet floral fragrance. Even though it has a bit of sweetness, it is, in my opinion, primarily a frangipani and freesia scent. Got like a bit of tropical nuance with the frangipani, which adds like that slightly tropical nuance to the fragrance. And you also get a bit of a sugary sweetness, but this is primarily going to be a tropical, musky fragrance with a very prominent floral backbone.